Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am testing the Onsra Black Carve 2 against the Onsra Black Carve 1.
So before I get into this video, while I was editing this, Ramatorix actually released a video very similar. He was also doing an acceleration and braking test of the belt drive versions of the Onsra Black Carve 1 and 2. So this is on the direct drive version. If you want to check out the belt version, check out his video as well. It's really good. I will leave a link in the description below. He also has some discount codes available on the Onsra boards and gear, so check him out. And with that, let's get back into the test.
I have got a full review coming very shortly, but I wanted to do this one real quick, which is an acceleration test and a brake test of these two boards back to back against each other. I've set the camera up over here so that you can see like me running across here. The idea is that I will accelerate and brake at the same point, so you can see how these boards differ. I'll do this on every mode, but you should be able to see the differences quite clearly, especially in the acceleration. So this is the Black Carve 1 acceleration test. This is from standing still as well, no rolling start. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
So let's see that again. On the takeoff, mode 2 and 3 are pretty equal. Mode 1 takes off so much slower. You can see this in the next section where mode 2 and 3 are still neck and neck. Mode 1 is far behind. But towards the end, mode 3 starts to pick up and it just about gets in front of mode 2, leaving mode 1 in the dust.
So that's really interesting. Also super weird because this is the first time that I've ridden this since getting the Black Carve 2. Still feels like a lot of fun though. Okay, so that's the Black Carve 1. Black Carve 2 acceleration test. This should be very different. Ready? And go.
So let's see that again. As we take off, you can see that mode 1 is actually slower, but mode 2 and 3 are pretty equal. As we get to the end of this, you can see that actually the distance is about the same as it was at the beginning. So mode 2 and 3 are very, very similar, with mode 1 coming in a little bit slower, but not as slow as the Black Carve 1.
I can feel it. I don't know if you can hear it on the microphone, but there's like a funny kind of slippage. Hang on. You can, I don't know if you can see that on there. On, go. There is something going on there, and I don't know what it is, but it's, the motor's not engaging instantly. It's like there's a point where it feels like it's slipping and then it engages. Now, when I brake, as I get to the end of the braking, it feels like this is happening as well. Other than that, once that motor engages, you can feel that this pulls a lot harder, but let's give this a go.
Now just to compare the acceleration between the Black Carve 1 and the Black Carve 2.
Go.
So I was not expecting that. In fact, I didn't even know at the time because it felt like the Black Carve 2 was pulling harder until I started editing the video together, and then I realized that the Black Carve 2 was slower. You can see straight away that the Black Carve 1 is pulling off the line much faster because it's not getting the motor slippage that I'm having on the Black Carve 2 at the moment. I have absolutely no doubt that if this was a rolling start like I would normally do, or we were doing this for a little bit longer, the Black Carve 2 would have absolutely destroyed the Black Carve 1 because you can feel the torque when you're accelerating on it much more. But in this case, it just didn't happen. Black Carve 2 lost out to the Black Carve 1. But after seeing this, I'm definitely going to go and get those motors checked out by Onsra. Their customer service has been really, really good so far, so let's just see what they come back with.
Now we're going to do the braking test. I'll get to 15 kilometers an hour and then hit the brakes at the same point. Okay, so here we go. Oh shit. Get to 15 and then brake.
So no surprises there that mode 3 was better. I'm a bit more surprised that mode 1 and 2, the difference is very, very minimal. They're very, very similar braking.
Okay, so Black Carve 2 braking test, same as before. I'll get to 15 kilometers an hour and then hit the brakes at the same. Okay.
So you can see all three of these modes are pretty equal. Mode 3 is a little bit better, but you can definitely feel the brakes are stronger on the Black Carve 2 when you run it back to back against the Black Carve 1. It'd be really interesting to see the comparison between the two boards.
Not bad.
And you can see that the Black Carve 2 is better than the Black Carve 1, not by as much, but you've got to remember I'm still getting some slipping on the motors as well, so I would assume that that would be much better if the motors are working exactly as they should be. So one of the biggest differences about these two boards is the length of the wheelbase, and so I did some front side and some backside turns just to show you what that turn-in circle looks like. And you can see the turn-in circle on the Black Carve 1 is much tighter. That's not to say that the Black Carve 2 can't turn, it is still very, very good, just not as good as the Black Carve 1.
So that is the comparison between the Black Carve 1 and 2 braking and acceleration. You can see the difference in the... I've been riding the Black Carve 2 every day that I could, so that detailed review is coming up. The Black Carve 2, I'm not sure if this is going to come out on the video, but you can feel that there's more torque there, so I've got no doubt that uphill this will destroy the first board. And that's not to say that the Black Carve 1 is bad at going uphill. I thought it was actually amazing. It just kind of, you couldn't do it in mode 1. Typically I'd switch to mode 3 for hills. On this one I can go in mode 1, just cruise around, as you saw in my first impressions video. But let me know what else you'd like to see, or what you want to know about these two boards. If this video was helpful, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe if you want to see some more content. So that's it for today. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one.